Good morning, everyone. Looking outside, it doesn't look like a lot, does it? Well, it is. Welcome to the deep freeze. Woo, almost opened my SD card slot and my camera would have stopped recording. But yeah, it's freezing outside, and I know I said that a bit recently, but apparently that means that whoever controls the weather outside thinks it's funny to challenge me because it's now 4 degrees outside. And that's not Celsius, that's Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's cold. But anyway, I'm gonna go get on the 2 trains earlier than I usually do. A, because of homework, and B, because of, well, the cold, so I can actually get down there at a reasonable time, because apparently there's a lot of delays and things that I don't really particularly feel like dealing with. But whatever, time to go do that. Also, of course, today is President's Day, so most people have off, and I don't, and I still have to go to school in all this cold. And by the way, just to prove I'm not exaggerating, you can see down there, little itty bitty 5-degree mark, Fahrenheit, to prove it. It's cold, even though I said 4. Got 1 degree warmer between the time I filmed the vlog, or at least between the time I checked the temperature and now. But I'm like, I don't want to say I'm alone, because it's not true at all, but there's nobody in this lot, because I am way close to the beginning of this lot, because the train, like that arch over there is about where the entrance is. I think maybe one more over, but like the second lot is all the way down there. I don't know if you can see how far the light poles extend to, but it's all the way over there, and I got a really good spot today. And because of that, I'm 19 minutes early for the train. Luckily, the ticket office is still open at this hour, so I can actually go sit inside of there. Alright, so I just got home, and by just, I mean like half an hour ago or so, but whatever. I'm home from the day. It was a day. So I went in 2 trains early, the 9:13. I usually go in on the 11:04 because A, everything was delayed, and I mean everything. I'll show real quick a screen cap of SEPTA's website showing how late most of the trains are. And if there's a yellow band around the train that's late, that means it's more than 6 minutes late. So most of the screen was with the yellow bands, so you could tell it was pretty serious. And my train was like 10 minutes late as it is. But I've done too many late train vlogs for this to be just about the late train by itself, of course. And it wasn't that big of a deal because I was so early. But I had to go in early because I had to get something from the print center, because my college has 2 print centers technically. Or my university has 2 print centers. There's the big one that we all can use for fairly cheap to get copies and things, and it's pretty decent. The prices are a lot better than the one we have at the art school, and it's instantaneous. You can show up there and just print something and be done with it. But now the arts one, on the other hand, they've given me trouble in the past, and I don't think I've really talked about it on the vlog. But around the time MagFest happened, I actually had to submit something for them to get printed. And they were supposed to email me about it. They didn't email me. I tried calling them, they never answered. So I really had no idea what was going on, and I just kind of wrote it off. And it was when I was sick, so I didn't have the ability to care at that point. But I had to go to them now or this past week. Essentially, I had another thing due today for the same class that I needed printed from them. So I had to go submit it through them. I submitted it like a week ago. And they didn't ever email me or call me again, but I noticed on the website down at the very bottom of the page it shows my submitted jobs. And it said it was ready to be picked up, along with my last one. It wasn't even there when I showed up. But anyway, I got to the office around 10 in the morning, because that's what time the train actually showed up and when I actually got there. And they were closed. And the problem with that is I had no idea when they were going to, if and when they were going to open, because their hours on their website were actually from last week. That's backwards for you guys, but last week. And they have like a little whiteboard thing on the door that they can write when they're going to be back. But it wasn't updated, and it still said that they were going to be back Sunday, and that didn't help me because today's Monday. But anyway, they wound up opening like a half an hour later at like 10:30, and I needed to run in and get out of there. So I do that, and I needed to cut the borders off the thing and actually glue it to a large piece of paper, but I realized after that I forgot my glue stick, so I had to go buy another $4 glue stick at the art store and run around and do that. And I eventually managed to go show up to my class, and everybody is either
has either had the same problems and is reporting the same thing, or hasn't even been able to pick them up yet. So my teacher was finally just like, we're never going to use them ever again. So luckily I get to go to the easier and cheaper one from now on and just not have to worry about them, do everything instantaneously, which is a good thing. As well, the temperature did get a little bit better because it was 5 degrees going in and it was 15 when I got to my car on the way out. Whatever, it was better. But this morning was just awful, and part of it was my fault, the other part of it wasn't. Anyway, all that out of the way though, I got back here, and well, I'm here now obviously. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this off here. It's been a long day and I'm probably going to wind up falling asleep fairly soon. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday stuff also. Apparently there's going to be more snow tonight. Don't know how much yet, so we'll see in a little bit. Or hopefully we won't. Hopefully there will just be none.